Does the conductor play an instrument? The silent baton. In a vibrant city filled with creativity and innovation, there was a company called Symphony Technologies, known for its cutting-edge software solutions and the harmony with which it brought together teams of brilliant minds. The CEO, Eleanor, was admired for her leadership. She had guided the company from a small startup to a global powerhouse in the tech industry. Under her direction, Symphony Technologies had attracted top talent, delivered successful products, and earned a reputation for being at the forefront of innovation. Eleanor, however, was different from most CEOs. She had a background in technology and had once been deeply involved in the coding and development of the company's products. As Symphony grew, Eleanor found herself spending less time on the technical work and more on the overall strategy and coordination of the company. But she couldn't shake the feeling that she needed to stay connected to the details. After all, she was the founder, and the company had grown because of her technical expertise. One day, as Eleanor walked through the office, she overheard a conversation between two employees. "I don't think Eleanor realizes how much we're struggling with the new update. She's been so focused on meeting with investors and handling partnerships that she doesn't understand the technical challenges we're facing." Eleanor paused for a moment. The conversation stung, but she also recognized the truth in the words. She had been busy managing relationships with investors, overseeing the business side of the company, and pushing forward the vision for the future. But she hadn't been paying enough attention to the day-to-day work of her development teams. She was starting to realize that much like a conductor in an orchestra, her role wasn't to play the instruments, it was to coordinate the tempo and ensure that each section worked together harmoniously. That evening, Eleanor took some time to reflect. She thought about the many successful orchestras she had seen. The conductor was at the front, holding the baton, guiding the musicians, and setting the pace. But the conductor wasn't playing the violin or the piano. They were ensuring that everyone was in sync, that the performance was unified, and that the orchestra moved in the same direction. Without the conductor, the orchestra might still make beautiful music, but it would be chaotic, disjointed, and out of tune. Eleanor understood that her role was similar. The technical work, the development, the coding, the execution, wasn't hers to do anymore. Her job was to coordinate, to ensure that each team had the resources and direction they needed to perform at their best. She had to set the tempo, ensuring that the company moved forward at the right pace with everyone pulling together in harmony. The next day, Eleanor gathered her leadership team for a meeting. She shared her realization with them. "I've been trying to play the role of both CEO and developer, but I've realized that I'm not the one who needs to be in the weeds, writing code or designing systems. My job is to ensure that each of you has what you need to succeed, and that we're all moving in the same direction. I'm here to set the pace, to guide us forward." From that moment on, Eleanor shifted her focus. She began spending more time listening to her team, providing support, and facilitating collaboration. She trusted her developers to handle the technical work and made sure the company's vision was clearly communicated to everyone. The result was a more unified, efficient, and focused organization. As Symphony Technologies continued to grow, Eleanor became a more effective CEO. She didn't need to be the one doing the technical work. She needed to make sure the team had the tools and support they needed to perform at their best. Moral: the CEO's job is coordination and tempo, not doing the technical work. Just like a conductor leads the orchestra without playing the instruments, a CEO ensures the company moves forward harmoniously, empowering their team to do the technical work.